Hi, all my Leo friends. Welcome to your general reading for November 2018. Sorry I'm a bit late. I don't think it's the 1st of November yet. I'm pretty sure I'm recording on the 31st, so I don't do time. I'm just hoping to get it done before the 1st of November. Anyway, as I was meditating and on your situation and shuffling the decks, because of course I'm doing all the other readings today, what really came through to me was you guys are in a position where I feel like something is being offered to you and it almost feels too good to be true. I feel like there's the promise of you making a lot of money, prosperity is going to abound. It's really important for you to follow your instincts around this. I'm not telling you to say yes or no. That choice is completely up to you. I'm just letting you know I feel that you're in a bit of confusion and doubt about whether or not to go ahead with the plan or whether or not to leave it aside. Now, I just do need to know that when I was thinking about that, I was shown the snake. Now, all of you who have been watching my videos, every time I get shown a snake, that talks to me about deception. It really is quite a biblical reference for me, and I take it that way. It's never been anything else for me, unless somebody gets bitten, but that hasn't occurred for a long time. So please, I do feel around this particular decision, whichever area of your life it's in, whether it's, it could be a rich person is offering you a relationship. And, they're kind of nice. They're kind of okay, but they're just not telling you the whole story about who they are or what they do or what they want you to do. You may have been made a business offer or been shown an opportunity to become part of a business. And again, they're not telling you the whole story. Just really trust your instinct on this. That saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. This does definitely apply here. Okay, now for the good news. All right, listen, it's really important. You guys are being asked to remember what it's like to have fun. Okay. Oh, gosh, I feel so strange telling you this after what I just said. All right, but that's what came through. So it's really important. There is good news coming to you, but in order for you to make space for that, you need to clear away all this doubt and uncertainty because it's taking up a lot of emotional energy. And that is taking up room in your etheric body, okay? So you need to let that stuff go. Let it go. Cut the cords, let it go. Find somebody who can help you do that. Let it go, okay? Ask your team to take it away, transmute the energy for the good of all, and then just forget about it, okay? Time for a clean sweep for you guys. Tie up whatever loose ends you need to tie up. Now, I do feel for some of you, you are getting over the loss of someone special in your life. So either a marriage breakup or the passing of a loved one. If that is the case, I'm very sorry. My condolences. But with regards to these clean sweeps and changes, energetic shifts that you need to make, there is, for those of you who are resonating with what I've said so far, and those of you who have been applying for jobs, there is likely good news coming to you this month. Okay, so keep putting out those resumes, keep applying for the jobs, even the jobs where you think, oh, look, I probably could do that if I was on the job and somebody was there training me. Apply for those jobs too. Really do, because that's really going to push you to get yourself out there. And you get an interview. I really feel like if you were to do that with some of these jobs that you think maybe I shouldn't apply for that because I'm not really qualified, do it anyway, because I feel like some of you are actually going to get the call and go, hey, listen, we weren't going to consider you, but we are now. Like, and you know, stuff like that does happen. It's happened to me a couple of times just because I focused on getting the job so much. Okay, so really do that. Keep getting your resume out because I feel like there's good news on its way to you. Okay, by the end of the month, early December, you should have some closure around that. Now, some of you are being asked to get up out of that armchair and get motivated. I beg your pardon. Oh, my throat today. Sorry, guys, I've just got to have a sip of water. All right. I feel like some of you need to get up out of that armchair and get motivated and get exercising, okay? That's what I've been shown. I've been shown that some of you aren't taking care of your health as well as you could have. Now, I'm just as guilty of that as the next person, so I'm not judging. I'm just saying what's coming through, okay? I've had to try really hard to do that too, and I've started implementing, you know, a little program, just a daily thing. If I don't do it every day, that's okay. If I do it every second day, that's okay too. I'm not judging myself, certainly not judging you, just letting you know the messages that came through. It's really important that you find a way. I feel like there's somebody, oh, that might be why my throat's going all funny. Sorry, I just had to adjust myself on my cushions. There may be, now this may not resonate with all of you, but for the specific few that it does, there's something you're not saying to somebody that needs to be said. Now, my throat didn't start playing up until this video, so it's your fault. It's your fault. So please, please, whatever you have to say, say it. Even if it's just in the comment section below. Just, you know, don't hate. I don't do that. I won't accept it. All right, just say what you need to say to whoever it is you need to say it. Of course, I will always say, be compassionate and kind and loving with your words, okay? Because what you put out there comes back to you. Always, always and ever. All right? Okay, guys, that was a really good start to your reading. Let's lay down some cards and see what happens now. All right. Gosh, you guys really have a lot to say. All right. What deck am I using? Please tell me. All right. I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. Ta-da! And then I will clarify them with the Activate Your Light Oracle cards. Okay? All right. Excellent. Okay, what's up for Leo, November 2018? Oh my gosh, these cards are just flipping over for you guys. Wow. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just going to shuffle a bit more because that hasn't happened in the 3 videos that I've done today. Okay? So I'm just going to see if one more card wants to come out. Feel like, what? Yeah. 2 cards. 2 cards came out. 5 cards spread for you guys. All right? Guess what came out? Archangel Gabriel, 5th chakra, throat chakra, not expressing what it is you want to say. I told you it was your fault. Oh, it's so funny. All right, so I'll just hold up the cards for you. The Garden and the Gate. Such a beautiful card. Now, you'll see she's on this side of the gate, all right, and the gate is shut. And she doesn't look too keen going out into the field. So we'll see. Why? Why doesn't she want to go out and explore? Why doesn't she want to spread her wings? Okay. The man holding a coin. Now, this guy comes up as a mentor, All right. Now, in any fashion, it could be somebody you see on the news. It could be somebody you follow on YouTube. He's generally quite well-to-do, or has the reputation of being somebody who is well known in the wider circles. And he could be somebody personally in your life. He could be a family member. He could be somebody directly related to your family, that is a solicitor or an accountant and lawyer, a doctor. But generally he's somebody who always gives sage advice, and also could give good financial advice to you. The reason I said financial advice is because some of you are feeling the pinch. Okay? Some of you are feeling the pinch. All right, with financial constraints. Now, that's not to say that, now I don't feel that, sorry, some of you may be at a point where you're living from paycheck to paycheck, but I do feel that if that is the case, you take the advice from this man. He will give you good advice, okay? Remember before in the earlier messages where I said that somebody, I feel like somebody may offer you a deal and it's going to promise wealth and health and prosperity and stuff like that? Be very careful. Be very careful, because I can tell you now, this man holding the coin would say no. He would say a big fat no. Don't do it. All right? Be patient. Be patient. Okay? The garden and the gate. Now you're just standing there, my beautiful Leos. You're just standing there and looking out, and you're thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice to open the gate and just step out and just go wandering? But for some reason you're not. You're just happy there holding your bag and looking at the view. Okay? And that's okay for now, but that's going to change. That's going to change. By the end of the year, you're going to be wandering the hills. Definitely. All right, here we go. Archangel Gabriel, guardian of the throat chakra, you need to express what you need to say. Okay, you need to speak your truth. Now, for some of you, because the card that came after it, you know how I said 2 cards came out? So this is specifically for somebody that you care about. All right? If there's somebody where you've been thinking about taking the relationship to a new level, do it. Go for it. Take the chance, because it's not, you know, they're feeling that you're not expressing how you feel. Do you realize that some of their responses are in response to what you're not saying? They can feel it. They can feel that energy. So just be brave and say what you need to say. Okay? All right. So I'm actually putting these 2 cards away because they were a separate message on their own. I'm just going to put them up there. And I'm going to clarify the 3 cards, the garden and the gate, the man holding the coin, and financial constraints with Activate Your Light card deck. Okay, garden and the gate. Talk to me about that, please, guys, for my lovely Leos for November 2018. Thank you. Yes, well, that message has come up before, hasn't it? The card that came down was play. You know, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. All right. The man holding the coin, what would he have to say? How does he help in this reading for my lovely Leos, November 2009? Why is he here? Why has he shown up this month? Okay, thank you. Okay, 2 cards came out. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and answering the call. Okay. Just let me tune into the cards for a moment because this is very interesting, considering the initial information that came out. Okay. The garden and the gate was clarified by the card have fun. Okay. Go out and celebrate. Don't be so serious. All right. And you can see this gorgeous goddess here. She's in a huge champagne glass. We've seen that in movies before, you know, where they're just luxuriating in a big glass of champagne, having a ball. All right. Now, this person's looking out over those fields wondering, what if I just opened that gate, stepped through and started wandering those hills? Where would that lead me? I can tell you where it's going to lead you. It's going to lead you to another adventure. Okay? Another adventure. And your way forward would always be illuminated. Now, the man with the coin, very interesting, came down with awakening. So he's got some information to give you. Again, see this? See this moon here? There's somebody is not telling you something, all right? It's not this guy. This guy's great, okay? This guy's your mentor. But, you know, I said somebody's not telling you something, okay? And this is you here in a state of stasis where you're not sure which way to go, all right? And it's, but you're also going through energetic upgrades. Everybody's going through energetic upgrades. We can't help it. It's just happening, all right? But this guy is going to help you. He might be a spiritual mentor, okay? He might be somebody that you've been listening to on YouTube, and he might be a spiritual mentor, all right? But he's going to help you through these upgrades and this spiritual awakening. And through that, you are going to find that the way you think about money is going to change, all right? And you're going to start answering your call. Answer the call, okay? Answer the call. What does your soul want you to do? That's where you're going to make your money. That's where you're going to be safe. That's where you're going to be able to be who you truly are, okay? Because this guy is going to be able to explain the upgrades, the awakenings, the integration that needs to happen and that is going on for you naturally, so that you don't have to feel this, so that you don't have to feel this lack, all right? And you'll notice that that's on a 3 card. Now, for some of you, you are actually quite okay. There are always people worse off than you. Always there are people in worse positions for you than you. So be grateful for what you have. That's part of changing your mindset, okay? Be grateful for what you have and ask yourself, what is it you really want to do? It's time for you to answer your soul's call, Leo. Okay? It's time for you to answer your soul's call. And, you know, listen to the wisdom of this guy. He's got some good stuff to tell you, especially about the upgrade you're going through. Okay? The upgrade you're going through. All right? And then you'll be able to go out and find new adventure and have fun beyond this garden gate. You'll be able to go walking in the fields whenever you want. You're not even going to think about getting lost. You're just going to go out and create your own adventures. And that's where your true prosperity is going to come. The material abundance will come once you change your mindset. Okay? So make sure you listen to the guy with the coin. All right? You'll know who he is. You will know who he is. He's already resonating you as I'm talking to you. I can feel it with some of you. All right, Leo, that was your reading, your general reading. So it will not resonate with all of you. But if you did like that, reading, would you please give me a thumbs up? I'd really appreciate it. I also really love reading your comments, so please leave them. And I will see you next month for your December reading. All right, take care, my loves. Namaste.